Okay, guys, so in this chapter, we are going to talk about WooCommerce payment gateways and options. So, WooCommerce, like we all know, is using it to sell your products and services on your website. Now, if you want to sell products and services on your website, you don't just showcase the price and other stuff and leave it just like that. You need to integrate some other payment solutions to be able to help you collect payment on your website. And that is why these payment gateways and options are very important when it comes to WooCommerce stores. So what we're going to talk about is WooCommerce payment gateways and options. Now, if you want to accept credit card, debit card, mobile money payment and other form of payment on your website using these payment gateways, then I think this is the best place for you to watch this, so that I will explain certain things that you have to know before integrating your payment gateway. Now, of course, there are a lot of payment gateways that you can be able to integrate or use on your WooCommerce website. Now we have PayPal, which you can just integrate it so easily on your website. We also have Stripe, and then we also with Stripe you can collect Visa or Mastercard details, or your customers can use Mastercard or Visa to be able to pay, that is using credit card or debit card, which is Mastercard or Visa, to be able to pay. And then also Paystack. With Paystack, you can, if you're in Africa, you can, for example, when me in Ghana over here, I can be able to use a mobile money payment, which either MTN, Vodafone, or Airtel Tigo, to be able to integrate it on my website. I can also allow people to use Visa card or Mastercard, which is debit or credit card, to be able to buy things on my website. And then we also have Razorpay, Woo Payments, and then Amazon Pay, Apple Pay, Authorize.net, Square, and then Alipay. Even Alipay from China can be able to use to integrate into your WooCommerce website. So there are a lot of payment options that you can choose from, no matter where you are coming from. So I know a lot of people use PayPal, which is what basically what most of the people who are using how do you call it, WooCommerce, are integrating into their website. But for us in Africa, where some part of the Africa where PayPal is not really there, it is very hard to be able to integrate PayPal, and that is why Paystack also comes in. Okay, so Paystack will also help you. And if you are using Stripe, also Stripe is also a very good one. So most of the common ones that a lot of people use is PayPal, Stripe, I think Razorpay, and then Authorize.net. And then in Africa, most of the WooCommerce websites use Paystack, which is basically easy for you to use if you're in Africa, some part of Africa, especially Ghana, Nigeria, another part of Africa. So basically, we're going to talk about payment gateways and how we can be able to integrate it into our website. Now let's jump into it. All right, guys, so we are on our dashboard over here, and all what we're going to do to be able to integrate our payment solutions to it is to go to WooCommerce over here. So hover on WooCommerce and then go straight to settings. Okay, so we're going to go to WooCommerce settings, and then we do the payment gateways from there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to integrate PayPal, okay, which is mostly the most easier one to do. And then later on I'll show you how you can also be able to integrate Paystack and other payment gateways on the website. But mostly what I'm going to deal with is PayPal. Now guys, first of all, what you need to know and understand is that when you want to integrate payment gateways, what you need to know first is you need to get whatever payment gateway that you are integrating. They have what we call the APIs, and then keys. Okay, so you need to have those API keys to be able to use it to connect to that payment gateway, to be able to help you collect the money from your website for you. So let's jump into it. So we're gonna go straight over here to integration over here. Okay, so go to integration. Oh, sorry, did I say integration? No. We're gonna go to payment over here. So click on payment. Okay, payment is what we are talking about, not integration. Sorry. Click on payment over here, And then when you are on payments, that is where we're going to integrate our payment gateways that we're going to use to collect our money from the website or accept payment on our website. All right, guys, so as you can see over here, this is what our payment settings section over here. Now what we're going to do is we will activate what we have to activate. Now first of all, the most important thing is these three things over here. Now if you don't know how to set up any payment system, then these three things will help you as collect payment on your website. So it's either you are linking your bank account over here so that people will pay into your bank account, and then you send you an email that they've paid, and then you can be able to verify through your bank payment that you've received such payment, and then you'll be able to fulfill your orders. Okay, and also you can accept check payment. It's also basically an offline payment gateway that you can be able to use to accept or collect payment. And then also we have cash on delivery. So for instance, if I want to accept cash on delivery, means that when I'm delivering the thing, then I'll accept the cash over there. So if I enable, now if I go to over here and I want to add this product to cart right now, if I want to add this product to cart right now, and then I go and then view the cart, now realize that if I am checking out, okay, so let's say this particular product are all added to cart. So let me just give this one one. Okay, now if I'm proceeding to, okay, so let me just remove this one from here. Now if I'm proceeding to check out, okay, if I'm proceeding to check out over here, I realize that there is no payment gateway over here. So it said, sorry, it seems that there are no available payment methods. Please contact us if you require assistance on or wish to make alternative arrangements. So definitely there is nothing over here that you can be able to use to pay. But if we go over here right now and then we enable this one, which is cash on delivery right now, okay, now cash on delivery, you can go to the finish setup over here, and then enter some few details to tell them that it is cash on delivery, and that they can pay with cash upon delivery. You can enter all your instructions and your details over here. Okay, so you can also choose a shipping method for it. If you want to accept cash on delivery based on a particular shipping method, you can be able to use that, but we'll come on shipping later on. And then you can accept for virtual orders. So if you have virtual orders, you want to accept cash on delivery for virtual orders also, you can enable it over here, and then click on save changes over here. All right, guys, so if we go back over here, okay, and then let's refresh the website and see if there is a payment system over here that we can pay. So as you can see, there is a payment system. It says pay with cash upon delivery. Okay, so now we can go ahead and then place our order since there is a payment system over here. Now this payment is an offline payment, meaning that those of you who are doing delivery for payment, okay, so if let's say you order the thing and I'll come to your doorstep, accept the payment and then deliver it to you. Okay, so that is that is it. Now if you want to add a different payment system, of course you can go ahead and then add that payment difference. So what we're going to do is we want to add PayPal. Okay, so we want to add PayPal to our website. So before we can be able to add PayPal to our website, then we need to install a PayPal plugin. Okay, PayPal payment plugin over here. So we're going to go to plugins over here, click on add new, and then we will search for PayPal. Okay, and then we'll be able to add PayPal over there. So let's say we want to search for PayPal. Okay, so as you can see, it says WooCommerce PayPal payment. Okay, now this one have so many active installations, but the review is bad. Okay, meaning that people don't really like it. And then we also have payment plugins for PayPal WooCommerce. Okay, so meaning that this one also have 30,000 active installation, and then the reviews are good. Okay, I don't know why the one created by WooCommerce, the review is really bad like that. Now I check on all those things before I can be able to install a payment gateway or not. So make sure that you check all those reviews and other stuff, and then see that it is very good for you before you can be able to just install the PayPal plugin. So let's say we want to install this particular one and see how we can be able to set it up. So we're going to go to install now over here, and then we click on activate to activate it. All right, guys, so this is it. This thank you note that they are telling you what it is. So I'm just going to close this one, and then as you can see over here now, we can go to the settings, the documentation, and then what's there, the support. Okay, so if you don't understand anything, just go through the documentations to be able to set it up. But let me just go to the settings over here. All right, so as you can see, the settings brought us to payment over here, which we are going to we're going to add our API settings. Okay, so as you can see, this is what API settings over here. Now what we're going to do is this is what the environment. So as you can see, this option determines whether you are processing real transactions or test transactions. So you can either choose production or sandbox. Okay, which other way that you want to do. So let's say we want to just use this one, production, and then connect to PayPal. So we can click over here to connect to PayPal, and then you can also click here to create a webhook. Okay, guys, so you can click over here to connect to PayPal. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm not going to click over here to connect, but rather I'm going to use the production client ID and then also the production secret key to be able to help me to be able to set up my PayPal account. So if you look over here, the client ID is how PayPal identifies your account, and then also this one is what the secret key is how PayPal authenticates your account. So log into your PayPal account. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go straight over here to our PayPal account over here, and as you can see, what we will do is we hit on the business tools over here. So I'm going to click on business tools on my PayPal account over here, and then over here what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll down over here. Okay, and then streamline operations. So what I'm going to do is I'm under here, there are API credentials over here. So one thing is, if you don't take care, you're going to click on any one of these ones, but what I'm going to use is the API credentials. So I'm going to click on it, and then it says get your API credentials so you can accept PayPal payments on your site. So I'm going to click on get started over here, and then it's going to show me my API credentials. Okay, so I'm going to copy the client key and then the secret key. Okay, so I'll copy the client key first, and then I'll come back over here, and then as you can see, production client ID, I'll paste it over here, and I'll come to my PayPal account and copy my secret key. Okay, and I'll come over here and also I'll paste it over here. Okay, so if you have a webhook, you can also enter it over here. Okay, so basically it says this is your a webhook URL, you can put it over here. Okay, so I think that is basically all, and then you can just click on done over here. Okay, so when you click on done, it will send you back to your dashboard. Now over here, all what we're going to do is we're going to click on save changes over here. All right, so we have been connected. As you can see, it says connected. Okay, so we can go ahead and then check our website to see if PayPal has been connected to our website. So let's just refresh our checkout over here and see if we have PayPal connected to it. So now as you can see, we still have payment on delivery. Okay, over here. So what we have to do is let's go back to our payment over here. So I'm going to go back to my payment over here. Now there are other tabs too, you can check it out. So as you can see, we haven't activated enabled PayPal payment on our website yet. So what you have to do is just click over here to enable the payment. Okay, and click on save changes. Now after you've done it, you can go ahead, go back to your checkout and then refresh it and see if it is showing over there. Now as you can see, we have PayPal enabled over here. So I have successfully added PayPal to my website, and I can go ahead and then let people pay from my I can accept payment from my PayPal from customers using PayPal. Okay, and that is it. So this is how you can be able to use PayPal or enable or add a PayPal gateway to your website. Like I said, there are a lot of PayPal plugins that you can use. Make sure that you read the reviews well, and then be able to do, accept the payment, or know the kind of plugin that you'll be able to use to accept payment. So this is one of the payment gateways that you can be able to use. Now, like I told you, we also have Paystack. Okay, so Paystack is also one of the best payment gateways in Africa over here. Now, there are a lot of payment gateways that you can be able to use. You can go ahead and then create a free account for Paystack, and then also use their API keys. So API keys are very important in linking your website to the payment gateway. Okay, so make sure that when when you get your Paystack, whatever it is, you can be able to go ahead and then create your API keys, or add the API keys to your website. So what you would do is create an account. If you have an account over if you already have an account, just click on login to log into your account. Okay, so I already have an account on Paystack. I can go ahead and then log in, and then payment gateways, the most important thing, I'm saying it again, is your API keys. Now, if you have been accepted by the payment gateway that you can be able to use them to accept payment, then go ahead and then get your API key, and then you'll be able to just use it. Okay, so just enter your details and other stuff, and then log into your Paystack account over there. When you log into your Paystack account, you're gonna see a lot of things over there, but one thing you should note is go over to settings over here. So settings over here, just go to settings, and then what we're going to go is we're going to go to API keys over here. So API keys and webhooks. Okay, so that is the most important thing. So your API keys, so as you can see this one also have live secret key. Okay, and then we have the public live key. These are the two things that you need for your integration to work. So with that one, also just go to plugins over here, add new, and then go and search for Paystack. When you search for Paystack, you can be able to add Paystack to your website. So search for Paystack plugin in the plugins directory of WordPress, and then you'll be able to install it. Make sure that you install it. Okay, so as you can see, we have Paystack for WooCommerce over here. This is the one that you have to use, so make sure that you install this one. Okay, so as you can see, allows your store in Nigeria, Ghana, Kenya, or South Africa to accept payment. So make sure that you install this one, install it, activate it, and then you'll be able to use your secret key and then the public key to be able to integrate it into your website. So basically, this is how you can be able to do your payment gateway integrations and other options that you want to use on your website. Now let's go to the next chapter of our WooCommerce crash course.